It's a deal stream. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the stream. James here, your host over here on the Dragon Blogger channel. I've got a bunch of amazing products that we're going to be showcasing today. I believe most of them are on deal, of course, with that. It might be actually a full deal stream today. Now, Darthwing, what's up? How you doing? As you can see, I'm lost in space trying to figure this out. We're going to be popping over. We're going to be starting off with some TP-Link AX6600 Deco systems. I use TP-Link in my house. Love TP-Link. Definitely, I think I want to upgrade to that new Wi-Fi 7 system that's coming out with that. But we're going to move over here. We're going to play this little video. While this video is playing, I'm going to bounce behind me.
The TP-Link Deco AX6600 Tri-Band Mesh Wi-Fi 6 system. What does that mean? A mesh system just means that it has one or more devices that act together to increase the range coverage of your Wi-Fi network. So instead of having a single router, you would have one or more.
What it is guys, it's going to be multiple orbs or connecting pieces that you're going to set throughout your house. That is going to make a grid pattern throughout your house to make no dead spots of connectability. Now, this is a very cool little system that does have, of course, RJ45 connection on the back, so you'll get that from your cable modem to actually link up to this. Then you're also going to have another RJ45 connection right there that's going to allow you to connect up to one device opposite of that, hardwired if you don't want to do wireless. Now, this device system should allow up to about 200 different wireless connections without a problem. Do remember, though, you are sharing that bandwidth with every device that is online through your actual device at the time being. That means if you're paying for, let's say, 50 megabytes of speed, or you're paying for 500, you're dividing that up in between every device. So you're not all going to get that extremely fast speed. It's going to start slowing down at points with that. Now, you do have two, of course, power connectors. You will have to power these up and connect them up. The moment you do that, you'll link them into the system. Pairing them up will, of course, be done through the app, which is actually quite easy and done very well. Now, you're going to see him set it up, and you're going to see the instruction guide right here. You're going to see one RJ45 flat wound cable. The RJ45 flat wound cable is going to allow you to connect it up to, of course, your cable modem and router with this device on hand. Now, that's actually kind of cool, easily done, and all of the other cool stuff with that on hand for this. Now, of course, then you have all the other settings that are going to be set up. Now, you're going to see him do a speed test right here. 546 by 40 upload. Now, his upload speed is not always the best. He does need a better upload speed because he uploads a lot of stuff. But right there, TP-Link Deco system. It's actually on sale about 21% off today, which is a great price point. I like it. I like it a lot. So if you guys are looking for that, definitely check that one out there for you. Now, on top of that, we're going to move on over to, I believe, the KYY triple monitor connector. Probably a Phil video.
PC Phil here for the Dragon Bloggers, and here I'm very excited to show you this KYY triple monitor setup for a laptop. The model number is X90A. Here's everything that comes in the package. Starting off, we have a quick little setup guide to show you how to get them set up and ready to go, how to use the different connections with the different USB connections. The A to USB-C wire connection that goes with the power brick in case your device does not put out enough power to power the monitors. That will attach right to here, and then this will go into your device. A USB to USB device to send out the display signal. Also comes with a USB-A adapter in case your device does not have the proper USB connection. Just pop that on there and connect it to your device. Also comes with a standard USB flash drive that has a USB connection and also a USB-A connection. This has all the drivers necessary to install for Windows, Mac, or Android onto your device to get the monitors going. Last but not least, we have the monitors here. Very nice metallic look on these, very premium feel. As we unfold them here like this, you can see they have the menu buttons on them and the power button. Unfold the other side. Before I go any further, on the back here, there is also another foot to support the screens, or if you want to just use them on a table, you can just pull out this foot and place it on the desk for viewing. Very high quality monitors here. Open these up. Nice carry handle on the back side as well. You can pick it up, very sturdy. Put out our foot here, we'll stand it up on the desk. Take the plastic peels off the screen.
Yeah, you're going to see him peel it off. He's going to connect it up. It's going to take some cabling to connect this. Now, you're going to pair this up with like your laptop to give it extra monitors for extra working ability. Maybe you guys like to do multitasking. This will allow for that. Maybe you guys want to watch multiple Amazon streams. This would allow for that too as well, which is kind of cool. This is a great little piece. This is an amazing little option with that, and it has all of the things you need. Now, it is going to take a USB-C connection to power it up, or you can use the adapter to USB-A with that on hand and piece. You're going to use the other piece to actually power it up, and then you're going to connect it up, and it's going to link onto the other piece. You can strap it to the monitor or leave it set on the table like he did to show you guys this now. This does have a driver USB connector with that on hand. That USB connector, of course, is going to allow us to do all of the other connectabilities that you would expect from this with this. Now, when you're paired up and you have your driver set in, then you're going to be able to either mirror the screen. You guys can actually have separate screens where for content or for multitasking, or you guys can actually mirror, do whatever you want. You can pick out the screen, which direction your screen is, and everything in that. It actually works very smoothly. It doesn't draw a lot of power. It does take a little power, but not a lot like you would expect. But multitasking, great colorway, if you guys need right there. KYY is a great little option. Now, for those of you that maybe want to, move from that to actually doing multi-screens off a single device, we also have this option
here for the
right
Dragon
here,
Bloggers, and here I'm showcasing for you this 4-port HDMI splitter. This is brought to you by MK Vicky. It's the retail box and packaging. This device is capable of broadcasting one HDMI signal out to 4 other devices, whether it be from a gaming console or a DVD player or another computer, sending it out to another TV, projector, or another monitor. This is capable of broadcasting resolution up to 4K at 30 Hertz. Let me show you how this works. Here's everything that comes in the package. It comes with a user's manual, standard AC adapter with barrel connector.
Guys, what this technically is going to do is you're going to have one input. You're also going to have 4 outputs. That means you can have up to 4 monitors off of one device, which is kind of cool. It does do, of course, 4K at 30 frames per second, which is simplified. I mean, you don't really have to have that 60 frames per second or 120. It's just going to allow for multitasking. Now, one input. It takes one input, 4 outputs. You will actually have to power it up with, of course, that one plug. It's simplified connectability with this. It is actually really nice. He has it set up to 4 of these, and you're going to see it hooked up from the laptop to 4 different monitors through the one device. Now, the moment he pairs it up, they should all start powering on and getting that power like you would expect. Right there, you're starting to see 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, it goes in by order of which way you have it connected, which is going to be great. And then you have, of course, that multitasking content creating through the single device with, of course, 4 monitors. And that's really an awesome idea with that, which is kind of cool. Amazing little pieces that work well for content creating, multitasking, or the sort. Now, you're probably wondering, how can you work with that many monitors? Some people can't. I can do 2 to 3 monitors. Once I get past that, I'm like, huh? But, that's, of course, my 2 to 3 monitors probably have 50 screens open. But it's one James here. And today I'm going to... All right, guys, we're going to talk about Eufy security cameras. This is actually a really cool battery system that are rechargeable cameras. Now, we're going to talk about this system and the price point. It's like $129 right now. It is 2 cameras plus the home base. The home base is actually pretty phenomenally well done for that. This is what's called the 2C camera. The 2C camera does work with their app, so you do have to use the Eufy app to connect up with it, which is simplified. I use these cameras throughout my house right now. I actually have 4 cameras in this house with Eufy on a home base. Now, this is their original home base. Their newer home base is kind of cool as well. And you can use these cameras with the new home bases as well on top of that. It does have color mode or night vision mode. It's got, of course, 16 gigabytes of built-in memory. The newer one, you can actually add an SSD to it. It does 1080p camera connectability. You're going to pair it up and all of that other cool stuff with this on hand. Once you pair it up, you're going to position and place it. We're showing you guys that right here. You know what? Let's just grab my phone. Let's go over to Eufy. You guys can see this right here. Eufy is going to come on, and you're going to start seeing, of course, my cameras and all the other cameras that I have shut off right now because I'm actually recording, so I don't need them. You're going to see the home base. The home base is labeled. You go inside the home base. You're going to see, of course, all the pieces are connected, the AI power and my hard drive. I have 480 gigabytes of hard drive recording at all times to pick up my doorbell system and all of that with that. Now, with, of course, the camera, we will actually just turn on. Let's grab a hallway camera. Let's turn it on. Let's turn the hallway camera on, and we'll show you guys what the actual view looks like. So that's going to be your view with that looking like night vision, right? So it's not lit up. There's no light in the hallway. So you have that connectability right there. I can actually turn off the speaker. It's got two-way audio. If I really want to, though, we can actually turn the flashlight on with the flashlight, and it's going to actually come into daylight, and you're going to start seeing color. It lights up very, very brightly. The two-way audio is easily done. You guys can take clips, snippets. It can actually do push notifications and all of that for you. What's even better is you can actually allow for people to connect on with you. They will have limited permissions unless they have full admin access. Limited permissions means they can view the camera, but they can't delete the recordings. Limited access may be limited to they can only talk, but they can't listen in and stuff like that. It's a great system. This camera system works really well. And if you guys want to, you guys can even have a doorbell system like this where you can actually record your packages and where you can actually see the person's face. This has actually come in handy lately. Caught a package thief on my actual camera, which was great. So we had the camera, they caught the person, we actually got the package back by photo video, which is amazing. It really works really, really well. Now, of course, it's limited to if anybody knows who that person is, right? But cool little piece, awesome option, great package, nice price point. $129 is definitely worth getting. Now, yes, they have updated versions, but the standard version works just well. My buddy has the same set at his house and loves it. Actually, he got the other set from me, so that's kind of cool. And it actually protects his house. $129, that's a 46% savings on a camera system that's going to work very, very well for you. Now, we're also going to show you guys another Eufy product. This is, of course, their X8 RoboVac.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Eufy X8 Hybrid Vacuum.
All right, guys, this is the X8 Hybrid Twin Turbine iPath Laser Navigation Mop and Vacuum. Now, this system is about 44% off. It's $199 today. Great price point. Now, it's twin turbine, 2,000 PA strong suction per turbine. That's 4,000 PA total, right? Now, AI mapping, 2.0 technology, HEPA filtration, iPath laser, which is amazing. Now, the iPath laser means it can actually map out your house, and it's going to learn. Now, it is a mop and vacuum in one. You don't have to use the mop piece, but you can use it if you want. It will actually pick up pet hair to a point. Now, if your dog sheds a lot, it may fill up the debris bin quite fast, depending on how much shedding they really use. The debris bin on this isn't the world's largest because it's a RoboVac. Now, it does hold a good amount of debris if you guys are just using standard debris like dirt and dust and stuff. 2.4 gigahertz connectability. It's going to connect up through that. It does not support 5G, unfortunately. The LiDAR means it'll actually determine where it needs to map, what it needs to map, and how it can actually run. It will also determine if there's a drop. If there's a drop, it will stop itself from dropping off, of course, the actual edge. Now, with this on hand, you can actually do no-go zones. You guys can actually set up virtual no-go zones or areas that you want. It can actually pick out zoning. So if you have like room 1, you can actually label it carpet only, and then it'll actually do just vacuuming. Then you can do, like, let's say zone 4 is the kitchen, and then we'll do the vacuum and mop on that area, which is very, very cool. And then you can actually target spot cleaning. You can manually do it with the virtual app. The app will actually do voice controls and everything in between. It has what you need as you need with, of course, a little vacuum like this. It's a really cool piece. And there, of course, is creating your map, your room, your zone, your spots. It's a really easy thing. It's also got 4 suction modes where it can actually change out the suction modes for you on hand, of course, with that, which is great. So you have everything you can actually ever need with a vacuum of this sort. It'll even tell you guys when stuff needs cleaned out, if it needs cleaned out. It'll actually tell you guys if pieces need returned or replaced. It will do that. Right here, it's going to actually start vacuuming. You're going to see it start going through the house. It's moving around. It's going to go in, of course, and chase the cat. No, it's not going to chase the cat, but it's going to go into this table. It's going to feed into the legs. You're going to watch it snake itself back out. That's how a cool pathing, tidying it can actually do, and vacuum in areas that you wouldn't normally expect it to be able to do. So right there, the Eufy X8 Hybrid Vacuum and Mop. Now, we also have another product from Anker. Anker is, of course, Eufy and Anker is their companies. Great products, and we're going to show you
What's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at easily my favorite projector. This is the Anker Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K. This is a true native 4K projector with Android 10.0 built in, and honestly, I just can't talk about how good this is. And I mean, we all know we're not supposed to stare at the sun, but at what point do we start making an exception for Anker products? Because this is just one of the most beautiful pieces of technology I've ever owned. I mean, honestly, at what point do we just start telling Anker that they need to chill out and just relax and stop making the world's best product?
Now, 4K laser projector, of course, can actually connect up, go outside. 2200 ANSI lumens brightness. Android TV 10.0 with the dongle, autofocus, auto keystone correction. Screen fit, home theater projection, and all of the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectability you could ever want with this. 100% REC 709 color gambit with it, of course, 1000:1 contrast ratio. It's got, of course, that brightness that you would expect from this. Now, it is, of course, a 10-pound package that can actually be taken on the go, which is kind of cool. It does have a 10-watt driver and 2 5-watt tweeters built in as well, so you're going to get about 30 watts of speaker power off of this device. That's going to actually power a good amount. The Android TV 10.0 is going to give you access to over 4,000 movies or about 7,000 apps on hand. Hey, Phil. Phil, you want to do my job? Phil, you want to come and do it? Oh, come on, man. HDR10, guys. 150-inch screen. It's a 1.27 by 1 throw ratio for this device, of course, on hand. Has built-in hard drive, has a built-in, of course, DDR. It's got a GPU, it's got a CPU. It's got all the things you want from a projector to produce the quality that this projector does. You're seeing him mess around, of course, with the interface, showing you guys the right here, color. This is straight on his wall, not a projection screen. I can't hear anything. Anyone have an issue? You can't hear me at all? It's got to be you, buddy, because my microphone's reading. Please tell me. Pixel 9 Pro. Check your volume, buddy. Check your volume. Yeah.
And also at 2100 ANSI lumens, this is going to look.
This guy can't hear me. He's having problems. He's on that new Pixel 9 Pro. What? Found the mute button. Yeah, it's figured. I figured. I'm debating on getting that new iPhone. I'm telling you. Yeah, if you guys need a projector that you can even game on, right here. The Nebulous from Cosmos. The Cosmos Nebula. Anker. Anchor, guys. Anchor. Great little product. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Check out the shirt. Check out the shirt. Just one more gaming. One more minute of game, Mom. One more. What's up, buddy? Yeah, you always have me on mute. Oh, I had to get new work shirts. I had to have new stream shirts. Unfortunately, I ordered 4 of them, only got 3 of them, so I'm trying to deal with that. But we also have some Govee outdoor lights that Nikita did.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I am super excited to showcase to you the Govee Lynx RGB IC LED light strips. So these are going to be hanging light bulbs that are completely LED powered, and they have a ton of effects. So you guys can kind of see that I have them poorly hung up around my room. I honestly thought while I was installing these, they were going to look a lot better and better installed than they are now, but you guys can see they're up nonetheless. Let's go ahead and go over all of the features that these include. So these are the 48-foot version. I have them wrapped all the way around my room, but if you guys want to install these indoors or outdoors, don't worry about it. You can definitely do that, being that these aren't real bulbs. They're just a hard plastic. They're super easy to get installed. All I did is I used double-sided sticky tape to hang up over the cables that you guys can see. You might be able to see the little white strips right there. So currently we have these on the sunset glow mode. Now inside of the Govee app, you're going to have a ton of control over those. So if I go ahead and go to the Govee app right here, you guys can see I have all of my Govee products lined up right here. I'm able to turn off the smart lights if I want to directly from the app. Give it a second, it'll turn off. Depending on your Wi-Fi, it might be a little bit slower, a little bit quicker. But what we'll go ahead and do now is we'll go ahead and tap into the light panel right here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the awesome features that these have. So you guys can see inside of the app, you're going to have a ton of controls. You're going to have mic mode, because on the power button panel, you can actually have this hooked up and it will have a microphone built into it, so it reacts with your voice. So if I go ahead and hit mic right here, you guys can see that right here it is reacting to my voice, which is super awesome. If we go back to color right here, you're able to individually control each bulb and their relative brightness. You can do color schemes. If we go down to scenes, which is going to be the most awesome part right here, I'll go ahead and show you guys the app real quick and then go through some of the awesome effects. So right now you have natural, you're going to have life, emotion, and festival. So we are currently on the sunset glow. Let's go ahead and try nebula. So this is nebula. So I think that looks really nice. Kind of gives it a space view theme in a way. If we go to cornfield right here, you guys can see it's almost kind of like sunset glow, but it's flickering a little bit quicker. If we go ahead and switch over to glacier right here, you're going to get that really nice kind of ice blue, almost white.
Now, guys, you can change the colors out. I'm going to tell you, outside's going to look a lot better than inside with these ones. These are definitely not meant for what he was doing, but he was just trying to be Nate and showcasing them. Great lighting, perfect set. Nikita had the set. Nikita did a really good job with his as well. Beautiful lighting. And Govee, all their stuff works in one app. I have Govee all around me. You guys are seeing Govee lights around me. Of course, you're seeing a bunch of Jackery products. That's because I got another Jackery stream tonight. But amazing. Amazing. Now, we're going to talk about Tozo, I guess. We're going to show some Tozo products. Here. Today we're taking... It's going to be a James here video. You guys probably heard it in the background. James here does not need to talk because James is here. Guys, this is the Tozo A1 Mini Wireless Earbuds. These are actually really amazing earbuds for a price point. These are actually going to sound really decent for a $16 pair of earbuds. I mean, honestly, $16 for this pair of earbuds is a phenomenal price point. Comes in like 6 to 7 colors. You're going to actually get Bluetooth 5.3 connectability, IPX5 water resistant, splash proof, not waterproof. All right, guys, you can actually get these a little bit wet, like using them, working out and stuff. You're not going to throw them and go swimming with them. They are very lightweight, 3.7 grams. That's it. Tozo app, of course, the app has 32 preset EQ bands, 2,000 personalized EQs shared globally by everybody else, so you can actually try other people's EQ settings. Has 32 preset EQ modes already pre-built in. You have 100 plus white noise tracks. So there are 100 white noise tracks inside the app that you can actually listen to. Maybe you guys want to listen to static while you're trying to sleep, all right? It has that for you. One-step pairing, pull up your Bluetooth, connect it, you're connected, that's it. 30 hours of playtime with the case, 6.5 hours of listening time on the earbud itself. So it does have to be recharged. That's just the way it's going to work, guys. But $16 price point, all right? $16 price point is where it is at. So if you guys need earbuds, Tozo A1s. You know what? I think this might be a me video next.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking about
It's
this
a Demetrius. Now, this is actually the DERC Extreme 4x4 truck. Now, this is a brushless RC car. Now, it's a 1215 four-wheel drive off-road truck for ages, they say 14 and up. Come on. Let your 6-year-old play with these